Ever felt overwhelmed by debt? It's a common feeling, but it doesn't have to be your reality. Today we're diving into the fastest way to pay off debt. No more stress, no more worry, just a clear path to financial freedom. We'll dismantle the myths that keep you chained to debt and reveal the strategies that can lead you out of it. Regardless of your income, your lifestyle, or how much you owe, there's a solution for you. This video could change your financial life. You might be wondering why you're still in debt. The answers are often simpler than you'd imagine. We'll quickly delve into 3 of the most common reasons. First, there's the minimum payments mentality. You know, that mindset where you think making the minimum payment on your credit card bill is enough. Unfortunately, that's a debt trap. It only prolongs your debt, and you end up paying much more in interest over time. Secondly, having no clear strategy. Imagine trying to hit a target with your eyes closed. That's what you're doing when you don't have a clear plan to tackle your debt. You need a strategy, a direction, a goal, and a timeline. Without these, you're just throwing money at your debts hoping they'll disappear. Lastly, there's lifestyle creep. This happens when your income increases and so does your spending. You start living a more luxurious life, upgrading your car, dining at fancier restaurants, buying more expensive clothes. Before you know it, your expenses have crept up, matching or even outpacing your income. This leaves you in a constant state of debt. In essence, if you're only making minimum payments, lack a clear strategy, or allow your lifestyle to creep up with your income, you're likely to stay in debt. That's the harsh reality. But remember, understanding the problem is the first step to solving it. It's time to change the game and start winning against debt. Are you ready to know the fastest method to pay off your debt? First things first, list all your debts. The journey to financial freedom begins with a clear picture of what you owe. It's not just about knowing the amount, but also who you owe and the interest rates. Start by creating a comprehensive list of all your debts. Include everything from your mortgage, car loans, student loans to credit cards and personal loans. You might be tempted to ignore the small ones, but remember, a debt is a debt, no matter how small. Write down every single one of them. It's like cleaning your room. You can't just shove everything under the bed and call it clean, right? The same applies to your financial situation. Only when you have a clear image of your debts can you start to tackle them effectively. It might feel overwhelming at first, but trust me, this is a crucial step. Clarity is the first step towards financial freedom. Now that you have your list, it's time to prioritize. This is the crucial next step. You'll want to arrange your debts in order of interest rate, starting with the highest. Why is this important? Because the higher the interest rate, the more money you're losing in the long run. Think of interest as the cost of your debt. The more you owe, the more you're charged. So it makes sense to tackle these debts first. It's a bit like a leaky tap. The faster the drip, the quicker your water, or in this case, money, is wasted. So we want to fix the fastest dripping tap first. This approach is often referred to as the avalanche method. It's all about knocking down the biggest obstacles first and gaining momentum as you go. It's not always the easiest path, but it's the fastest way to pay off your debt and save on interest. Remember, the higher the interest, the bigger the enemy. Here's a strategy that might surprise you. Now imagine all your debts lined up from the highest interest rate to the lowest. What you'll want to do is make the minimum payment on all of them. But here's the kicker, except for the one at the top of your list. That's right, the debt with the highest interest rate? That's your primary target. It's time to get strategic. By focusing any extra money you have on this one debt, you're tackling the one that's growing fastest due to its high interest rate. It's like putting out the biggest fire first. This way, you're not just spreading your payments thin across all your debts, but you're making a significant dent where it counts the most. You see, interest is a crafty little thing. It can quietly multiply your debt if left unchecked. But by targeting the highest interest debt first, you're taking control and stopping that growth. This strategy helps you focus your firepower where it's needed most. Ready to supercharge your debt reduction? It's time to introduce the concept of a stack payment. A stack payment is an additional sum above your minimum payment that you consistently apply to your debt. This isn't a one-time thing, folks. It's a recurring payment that you'll add to your highest interest debt each month. Think of it as a turbo boost for your debt reduction engine. It's like taking a big leap forward in your race to a debt-free life. Now, the size of your stack payment can vary. It might be the amount you save from cutting out that daily coffee or money from a side gig. The important thing is that it's an amount you can consistently commit to. Remember, consistency is key here. Every dollar you put towards your stack payment is a dollar closer to financial freedom. Now let's keep the momentum going. You've tackled your highest interest debt, chipping away at it with your stack payment on top of the minimum. But what happens when that debt is fully paid off? Do you take a breather? Maybe treat yourself to a little something? No, my friend, this is not the time to hit the brakes. Quite the opposite, actually. Here's where the magic happens. You take the entire stack payment you were putting towards your highest interest debt and roll it over to the next one on your list. That's right. The minimum payment you were already making on your second debt, plus the stack payment from your first debt, now all goes to tackling this new target. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering size and speed. Each time you eliminate a debt, your snowball gets bigger and rolls faster. And that's how you keep your debt reduction engine running at full speed. Imagine this. You've been diligent about listing all your debts and prioritizing them by interest rate. Let's say you have 4 debts: a credit card with a balance of £2,000 and an interest rate of 20%, a student loan of £10,000 at 6%, a car loan of £5,000 at 4%, and a mortgage of £100,000 at 3%. Following the stack method, you'd start by focusing on the credit card debt, the one with the highest interest rate. You make the minimum payments on your student loan, car loan, and mortgage, but you throw everything else you can at that credit card debt. Maybe you've even added a stack payment, an extra £100 a month, by cutting out a major expense or selling something you don't use. Before you know it, that credit card debt is gone. You feel a sense of accomplishment, a surge of motivation. But don't stop now. This is where the stack method really shines. You take that entire payment you were making towards your credit card, the minimum payment, the stack payment, all of it, and you roll it over to the next debt on your list. In this case, it's the student loan. Now you're making the minimum payment on your student loan plus what you were paying on your credit card. That student loan starts to shrink faster than you thought possible. And when it's gone, you do the same thing again. Roll over what you were paying on the student loan to the car loan, then finally to the mortgage. Can you see how this snowballs? How each debt you pay off frees up more money to tackle the next debt? That's the power of the stack method. Here are a few quick tips to supercharge your progress. First, automate your payments. By setting up automatic payments, you ensure that you never miss a payment and you reduce the temptation to spend that money elsewhere. Second, round up your payments. If your minimum payment is $75, consider rounding it up to $100. This small increase can significantly speed up your debt repayment. Third, celebrate small wins. Every time you pay off a debt, no matter how small, give yourself a pat on the back. This will keep you motivated and committed to your journey. Next, consider a debt repayment app. These apps can help you track your progress, remind you of due dates, and provide you with visual representations of your decreasing debt. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Consult with a financial advisor or use a credit counseling service. Remember, there's no shame in seeking advice. Every little bit helps when you're fighting debt. Here's another way to speed up your progress. Consider this. What if you could cut one major expense, just temporarily? That could be anything from dining out to your Netflix subscription. It's a powerful way to free up some extra cash to put towards your debt. Don't worry, this isn't a forever thing, it's just until you've cleared your debt. Think about it. A little sacrifice now can mean a lot of freedom later. What if I told you that you're sitting on a gold mine? Yes, that's right. Those unused items gathering dust in your attic, garage, or closet could be your ticket to a debt-free life. From that old bicycle to your grandma's vintage teacup collection, you'd be surprised at what people are willing to pay for. Try online marketplaces or local yard sales to find buyers. Remember, every penny counts. Turn your clutter into cash and use it to fight debt. Did you know you can negotiate your bills? Yes, it's true. Many providers, from utilities to credit card companies, are open to discussions about rate adjustments. It's as simple as picking up the phone and asking the question. You might be surprised at the savings you can uncover. Remember, every penny counts when you're working to pay off debt. So don't be shy. Harness your inner negotiator and start making those calls. Negotiating bills can free up more money to tackle your debt. Ready to supercharge your income? It's easier said than done, but it's entirely possible. even if you can only spare 5 hours a week. First up, consider freelancing or consulting in your field of expertise. The digital age has brought numerous platforms where you can market your skills and services, reaching clients across the globe. Even dedicating a few hours a week can generate a significant additional income. Perhaps you're more of a creative soul. Selling handmade crafts, artwork, or even digital designs online can be a fruitful venture. If you're a wordsmith, freelance writing or editing can also be lucrative. Or maybe you're a people person. Consider part-time gigs in hospitality, retail, or customer service. These sectors are often in need of part-time staff and can provide a steady income stream. If you're tech-savvy, app and website testing, data entry or virtual assistants are excellent options. And don't forget about the sharing economy. Renting out an extra room or your car when you're not using it can also boost your income. Remember, the goal here isn't to work yourself to the bone, but to find sustainable ways to increase your income, even if it's just a few hours per week. Every extra hour you invest in increasing your income translates into a stronger weapon against debt. You're now armed with the knowledge to conquer your debt. This is not a dream. It's a practical, achievable roadmap to financial freedom. And with the power of the stack method, you're well on your way to making that dream a reality. Remember to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for more financial wisdom. I will see you in the next video.